morning, everyone. As you can see, we got some snow last night, and William is busy rolling the driveway and because it wasn't too much, so Jim didn't really feel like he needs to plow. But Jim is down at Paul Smith's college logging. He left good and early this morning with the horses. So we're going to be sharing with you today what's going on at both places. So welcome to Working Horses with Jim. I'm Brenda, I'm Jim's wife, and William works for us. He's driving our two of our horses, Lady and Ken. Ken is a Percheron. Lady is a Belgian mare who is in foal, and we're looking forward to a new little one in June sometime. And this is Skippy, our dog. This makes a nice packed surface. I also wanted to show you something else William's been working on. This winter, he has been working on putting up some new shutters for us. He had put some up earlier, and these are made out of tamarack, and I'm excited to get them up. He's still got some more to go around the other side of the house, but we've been using our dry kiln to get those painted and ready to go. It's worked out well to have a nice warm place for the paint to dry and all that, because we didn't have any wood drying in there right now. Jim also uses this packer. When he's planting in the spring, after he seeds down, he'll roll over with this contraption, and it helps pack the seeds down so they can get started growing faster. So it's used for two purposes. It is very noisy when it's not on the quiet snow. William has also been out with Lady and Ken here this morning, and he has taken hay, loose hay, to the horses and the cows that are up the road. So let's go back and see what Jim's up to.
Good morning, everybody. We are up here at Paul Smith's College cutting a few trees. It's about 19 degrees this morning. And I got my second tree on the ground right here. Nice pine, nice looking pine. A tiny little bit of red rot right there, but not bad at all. And we're gonna get this one cut up. I actually cut another one back there. You can't quite see it, but I generally just cut one tree and get it out. But today I figured it's gonna be better to cut that one, get that ready to go, and then cut this one to know best as to exactly where the trail will be to get that other tree out there. These are the last two trees in this general area right here. Anyways, that's what we're up to. We'll maybe stop back here, after a little bit, but I'm going to send you back to Brenda.
So William, how's it been going this morning with the horses?
It's been going pretty good.
So you went up and fed hay to
The horses and the cows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you've been doing that almost every day, right? Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yep. And how have Lady and Ken been working?
They work pretty good.
Do you have any problems with them? Hi, Kenny.
No.
Hi, Lady. How was your ride in this morning? I know it was quite snowy. Any problems?
Snowy, but no, not really any problems, no.
Did it take you longer?
I think it did a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. And what kind of shoes do you have on your buggy horse?
Just regular flat shoes.
Flat shoes. So does he slip much?
Not much, no.
Good. Did you run into any, or come across any snowplows? I shouldn't say run into. Come across any snowplows?
No, not this morning.
No, but you have before. I know that.
Yeah.
Yep. So sometimes it can be a little dangerous to be on the roads, but at least it's a little bit, when you get here in the morning, it's light now, so that's great.
Yeah, that's great. I like that.
Yep. Okay, well, I'll let you get back to work.
Okay.
Thanks for talking with us.
Yeah, no problem.
I am out in our pasture where the beef cows often spend time in the summertime. And this is part of our sleigh ride trail, but we haven't had any sleigh rides this year because we haven't had the weather. But Jim has been busy out here. There have been a couple days this week when he wasn't able to work because he had a few commitments at home. So work logging, I should say. He decided to take the time to do some pasture management. He cut down some trees that were just kind of junk and moved some stones. So this is my first time coming out and seeing what he's been up to. Because he hasn't had the excavator down at the log job this year, he was able to use that. One of the big reasons why he wanted to do this is because he can now bush hog in here better and manage this. As you can see, there's a lot of brambles that come up, and if he can bush hog it, he can keep all that stuff down a little better. Look at this pile of cool stones. Really neat. So here comes William with the team. Gonna roll the sleigh ride trail, and one of the things that I was just thinking Jim told me about why he cut some of these trees down is because the lady sees me over there, she wasn't expecting me, is that there are a couple cherry trees in here, and when cherry trees are in leaf and if any of the branches fall off and they are wilted and the horses eat them, it can be deadly to them. So he just wanted the cherry trees out of the pasture. Let's see how things are going down at the woods at Paul Smith's.
Okay, we're back in the woods here, and my tree's all cut. My horses are all in here, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do because I don't have a way to hold my camera and my phone to be able to show you. But anyways, this was an incredible good tree. It had more length than any tree I've cut so far in here. We have 4 16s, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 12s. So that's the tallest tree we've cut here. So anyways, what we're going to have to do is cut this right here at the 2 12s, put chain on there, and then cut that 16, and I'll probably roll it by hand a little bit that way so that this 25 footer can slide by, and then I'll grab these 2 pieces together and then I'll probably come back and grab the next two 16s and go right out there, which is actually the trail I had from the last day I was in here. And then that butt log, I'm not sure. I might just back into it and grab it from here and pull it out. Probably will, because there's no need to make another trail over there because the tree that I cut first this morning. So here's the second tree, and there's the first tree right there. You can barely see it through the brush. And I think I can pull that whole tree straight out of there and take it down after I have this cleaned up. So anyways, that's what we're dealing with here in the woods. So let's go back and see what Brenda and William are up to.
As you can see, this makes a very nice trail. Well, William checked the ice the other day and he said it was not thick and it was not strong enough to stand on. Skippy obviously is not having a problem, but the snow is going to insulate it too, so we don't know if we're going to be able to go skating this year or not. Because as you can see, it's not frozen underneath, but this will, packing down will help things freeze up a little bit. Just wanted to share with you guys a fork in the road. This sleigh ride trail makes a loop around through the woods, down to the cabin, and then back home. Well, we're back at the farm. William beat me and the horses by a long shot, but William, are you frozen?
My fingers were.
Yeah, I bet.
Should have put these gloves on instead of the rubber gloves.
Yeah. Oh yeah, those rubber gloves make me freeze.
Makes your hands freeze.
Yep. So you're done with these guys and you're going to be putting them away?
I need to still roll out.
Just still finish around there. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I thought I'd take you guys and show you the young stock for a minute. William put them out this morning after we got them watered and all that stuff. So let's go see how they're doing. I guess everybody's had their share of hay right now, but we are still loving this feeder. Oh, that's right. William put loose hay out today. That's why there's so much hay around here, because it's really been keeping the hay much better consolidated. Let's go see how everybody's doing. Bree and the boys. Hi, everybody. Hi. How do you guys like the snow, huh? Bree, everybody's been asking to see you lately, so I just wanted to show you to everybody. You young beauty, you. I think you're starting to look like your mom. Pretty girl. So Bree is our cross between a Belgian and a Suffolk, and these are our two Suffolk half-brothers, Earl and Duke, if you're new to the channel. Skippy's very good if the horses are in harness, but he's very bad out in the pasture, and he has to learn. He learns one lesson at a time. Hopefully he doesn't get killed. But he's been learning a lot. I'm not very happy with his behavior right now, but isn't Bree beautiful? I'm curious to see whether Lady's gonna have another little filly or a colt. We will see. Skippy? Good boy. Well, let's go see what Jim's up to.
Okay, we have our last log from these two trees this morning. It's a 16-footer. And we'll be snaking that down right off, but we could go find some trees. And I want to just share a little bit about the difficulties sometimes in actually finding trees to cut. So this was a marked lot by the foresters here at Boston College, or the students and the foresters. But what happens, and they do a fine enough job marking the trees with yellow paint, and it's kind of, they try to get it so it's all the way around, so it's a little bit more visible. But when you've got all these balsam trees that are here, it is so incredibly hard to find trees that are marked because you just can't see them with the snow on the balsams. And so I'm seeing one right there, just a tiny little one. I don't know if you can see it, there's another one right over there. And so now, because of these trees here, which I really didn't know, there's another one right there. I didn't even know they were here. We got to figure out how to get them out. But I'm also realizing that our trail that I've been down, the main trail, which is actually the ski, cross-country skiing trail that people can use, is right there. So that's great. We can easily get these trees directly up from there. So we'll continue on and see how things go. This may be the last I show of today's logging, because I'm sure Brenda and William have plenty of stuff to show down on the farm, and probably a lot more exciting than what I'm doing too. So anyways, it's been great chatting with you. Have a good day.
I have one more question for you guys. Our winter has been so strange. I was wondering what your winters have been like. Have they been typical weather that you would expect, or warmer or colder? We were thankful for the break in the weather we got last week, because both Jim and I got a lot of outdoor things done that we normally can't get done in the winter because we didn't have snow. That's why he got all that work done out in the pasture. I got a bunch of things picked up and cleaned up and consolidated around even a few garden things, so that was pretty cool. But just wondering what your weather's been like. Well, thanks for coming along with us today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for a lot more fun here on the farm and in the woods with Working Horses with Jim.